everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Chicago, they're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up. And, of course, there's the Magic, 3 spots below.
And right now for the Magic, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bain. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at center, locking down the middle. And for Chicago, Isiah Hartenstein is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Thomas. And it's Larson in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Suggs. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Chicago on defense. Wagner finds Bain. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
Now here's Williamson. 23 points his last outing.
Oh, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I spoke to the head coach for Chicago. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Suggs. Isaiah Thomas picking up that last basket. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Larson. Back to Thomas. Here's Larson. Now here's Williamson. He's defended by Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Suggs. The 3 from Banchero. Offensive rebound. And Wagner able to finish.
Boy, that one takes a level of commitment from Franz Wagner. This guy wants to keep the play alive.
Thomas dishes to Lopez. Back to Thomas. Lopez, a screen on Suggs. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Thomas.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Banchero outside. Bitadze setting a screen for Banchero. Lopez with the steal. Here's Williamson. He can't hit that time.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Bain, no good. Chicago leading by 3. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
For Chicago, they have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 by game.
Must-win game for the bad boys. They're down to the 5th spot, man. They cannot afford to take any more losses, man. They have got to get it going. They at one point, they were the #1 team in the NBA. They have fallen down to where Team Bird was at 2 months ago. Crazy.
And joining us now by phone,
they have got to win.
Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the 3rd player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
Yep, a star on the rise. And, Shams, we appreciate the report. And Batazzi throws it down.
Yeah, Bane has really good passing instincts. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
Thomas passes to Hartenstein. Williamson against Wagner. Floats it up for Suggs. Hartenstein with it. He has yet to score. Thomas surveying the D. Here's Larson. He's covered by Suggs, and it's Williamson missing.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive. To keep getting better on display.
Now, here's Wagner. 11-point game his last outing.
And you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Wagner. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
And it's denied. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Bane. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Thomas against Suggs. It's Thomas on the wing. Last game out, he had 40 points.
Get that out of here, Jalen Suggs. Send it back, young sir.
Tries the spin move. Here's Bane. Got it. Good job in the low post. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Clock is at 3. Here's Williamson, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Williamson's got 8.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And Isiah Thomas picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first quarter. And now all of a sudden, do you think about changing his rotation minutes for the rest of the half?
Zach Edey, he's checked in for Chicago. Vanderbilt comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in. And it's Banchero missing. Chicago leading. Here's Williamson. Banchero grabs the board. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against Philadelphia. Black kicks to Bane. Vanderbilt against Banchero. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Well, Orlando shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. And Isiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Out to the right wing. Here's Black. Dinwiddie covering. And a wide open look for Bane. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Jones. Rebound by the Magic. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And Chicago has possession. The Magic getting the bucket. Here's Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Chicago. The Magic with the lead. Banchero passes to Carter. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Chicago. And what an entertaining group this team has been this season. These guys don't just win. They win big.
Yeah, their margin of victory for the season is over 12 points a game. That means some nights they're winning by 20, 30, or more. And the key is they're doing it with consistency. These guys will not take their feet off the gas, and that's part of what makes them so fun to watch.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Here's Edie, and there it is for him.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And the Magic with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And Carter has it in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Black. Dinwiddie covering. Just 5 to shoot. Batadze setting a screen for Bain. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edie. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. The Magic in third.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Isiah Thomas checked in for Chicago. Orlando also making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Wagner subbed in for Banchero. Here's Black. Isiah Thomas picking up that last basket. Now Black. Nothing on the board. Payton for 3. No good. Still playing with the cold hand. Makes him just 1 for 8. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. That's on Jonathan Isaac. For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
And the Magic making a change here. De Silva's checked in. Black with it. He's guarded by Thomas. Inside. Here's De Silva. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 1. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Thomas. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Thomas got 8.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Wagner wide open. That one falls coming off Carter's feet.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
He hits the second from the line. And the Magic shooting just about an even 40% to start. Isaac outside. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That shows you the combination of size, strength from Franz Wagner. Like, seriously, well done right there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Now here's Thomas. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Vanderbilt. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Wagner outside. Going inside. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
They've got Jones. Max Christie out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Isaac. Spencer Dinwiddie picking up that last basket. Pass to Black. From 10 feet out, Dinwiddie with the rebound. Chicago trails by 6. Williamson kicks to Dinwiddie. Nurkic setting the pick for Dinwiddie. Outside, Jones. Curls it from outside.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Dinwiddie. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
Here passes to Black. Back to Wagner. Pass to De Silva. It's 3-pointers off the mark. For Chicago, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Dinwiddie outside. Williamson, that falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. Let's see some of the numbers here for Desmond Bane.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 10. The Magic again can't hit. Williamson dishes to Jones. Back to Williamson. Williamson double team. Pass to Christie. The 3. Chicago with a new 14. Back to Williamson. And another shot. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Magic building up a roster of players who D-up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Guys?
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Suggs after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
To the middle, Nurkic with the steal. Christie kicks to Dinwiddie. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Over in the corner, Williamson. Black with it. Now defended by Williamson. Wagner left side. The Magic again can't hit. Chicago trailing here. Down low. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Dinwiddie. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
That is nicely done by Spencer Dinwiddie. Just getting the ball into the hands of a shooter.
Pass to Isaac. Offline with his three. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter. So Nurkic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
Baines checked in for Anthony Black. And they double up Wagner. Suggs kicks to Carter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Carter's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
Have to give Wendell Carter Jr. tremendous credit for developing that range shooting. Nicely done.
Nobody near Nurkic. That ball's nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists now in the game. Wagner against Jones. The kick out to Bain. The three-pointer off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Dinwiddie passes to Christie. Dinwiddie against Isaac. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Wagner left side. Pass to Carter. Over Jones. And it's Carter missing. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Chicago. Nurkic finds Christie. Dinwiddie outside. And here's Jones. Now Christie. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Pass to Suggs. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Let's not forget, Jalen Suggs is a great football player growing up. He is not afraid to mix it up down low.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Number 1, the Magic.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
So it's Chicago now. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bain. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Thomas against Suggs. Fires from 14. Good. Score the basket. Marking 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now, here's Suggs. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Carter finds Black. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Outside Thomas. Pass to Larson. From outside, off the mark. The Magic shooting 43% for the game. Bain looking around. Christie against Suggs. Thomas with the steal. He's got a clear path. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Suggs. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Suggs has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lopez, a screen on Suggs. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Magic making a switch here. De Silva's checked in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Chicago making a switch here. Edey's checked in.
Guys, what you have to love about Wendell Carter Jr. is his thirst to learn. This guy is willing to add pieces to his game. He understands he's got to be a true modern big man, and he puts in the work.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Thomas. 11 points in the game. Looking to end the run. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. It's stolen. It's stolen by Suggs. Payne for three. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's an 11-point Magic lead.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Payne with the steal. And here again, the Magic in transition. Up the court they go. Another shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
See, it's the size, the skill, and the athleticism of Carter Jr. that can sometimes prove too much of a task for these defenders. That is a big-time play.
Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Second free throw, no good.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Lopez from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. Lopez has got 6.
You know, I think Lopez knows basically he can get his shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
Now, here's Wagner. 10 points for him. Thomas against Suggs. Thomas inside, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And this is his 3rd trip for the line tonight.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Chicago making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. Now, here's Payne. His last outing, 16 points for him. The Magic again can hit.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
To Williamson. Williamson double team. 5 on the clock. Here's Edey. No good from outside. Payne with it. Isiah Thomas covering. Wagner outside. Back to Payne. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Lopez, a screen on Banchero. 14 feet away, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. That's now 8 points for Brook Lopez. Suggs against Thomas. Outside, Suggs knocks down the 3 ball. Suggs has got 12 points in the game. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Wendell Carter taking highlights, guys, for the Magic. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game.
They got to tighten things up, man. Turnovers has been a major problem. I'm surprised to see such a lack of focus from them. This is what.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
Finally, we're giving props to a big. Enough of these little dudes winning MVPs and awards. Basketball is for my guys, the tall dudes.
Yeah. Bigs never win anything in the NBA. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for the Magic, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. The Magic have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Chicago trails by 9. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And here's Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Now Bitadze. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. No good on the triple. And Chicago shooting reasonably well, 45%. Lopez right side. And here is Williamson. He's defended by Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Such a wide open look. Larson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Williamson. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Banchero kicks to Wagner. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Chicago. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Well, it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isiah.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Chicago.
Thomas, and he comes up with the deuce. Thomas got 20.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Suggs passes to Bain. Wagner outside. Now Suggs. Pass to Banchero. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Good work there as it goes. Bitadze's got 5 points in the quarter. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a what a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Pass to Bitadze. Outside, Bain. To Bitadze. Over Lopez. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Now, here's Thomas. Screen by Hartenstein. And Lopez has it in the corner. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Lopez has got 11 points.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Banchero finds Suggs. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. To the inside. Here's Lopez. He's got 11. Here's Thomas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line. Free throw good, Thomas. He doesn't get the second one. The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Suggs. Vanderbilt against Banchero. Banchero draws the double. Here's Suggs. Hands it from downtown. He's got 15.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs has found his rhythm, and now he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. He is leaving no doubt that the defense could have a tough night.
Thomas gets the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Edie's checked in for Chicago. Zion Williamson comes in for Max Christie.
And the guy knows how to score. Bane manipulating the D there to his advantage.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Williamson finds Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Edie with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Banchero passes to Suggs. Wagner from long range. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Here's Thomas. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target from outside. The Magic have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Guys, back to you.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
And Isiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
With that being his 4th foul, does the offense now look to target this guy?
It's Wagner atop the key. Banchero a screen on Williamson. Bane, no good. Chicago trails by 3. Now, here's Thomas. 23 points in the game. Floats it up for Williamson. Bane with the steal. Here's Banchero. And there are the Magic with another bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Pocket 2. It's Thomas outside. And again, no good by Chicago. Banchero looking around. It's good from long range.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Here's Thomas, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A moment to check out Zion Williamson. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's right around 17 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
And that one misses.
And with the number of free throws he's had tonight, it's only a matter of time until he falls into a rhythm, as he seemed to be right there.
Black's checked in for the match. Wagner against Jones. Banchero outside. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul, 4th team foul.
Now Banchero. 12 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Black. No good on the 3. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Chicago. Pulls up. High post. The rebound by Bataze. Magic leading by 7. Bain kicks to Black. Bain with the screen on Thomas. Black the pass to Wagner. Banchero has screen for Wagner. There's the 3. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. And here is Thomas. He's got 24. Pass to Nurkic. To the paint. Got it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Larson.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Wagner outside. Now Bain. Bataze setting a screen for Bain. The Magic again can't hit. Well, Chicago's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Nurkic a screen on Bain. To the left wing. Nurkic in the post. Defended by Bataze.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Wagner passes to Bataze. And Bataze throws it down.
We always talk about Wagner's versatility. That includes the playmaking.
6'10", GA. Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
It is always so fun to watch a guy with a well-rounded offensive game heat up. Mr. Franz Wagner, welcome to the party.
Chicago calls timeout. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Magic in 3rd.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Here's Lopez. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Carter with the screen on Jones. To the middle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Dinwiddie, and it's good off the glass. And now just a 5-point Orlando lead.
Dinwiddie is a very capable mid-range scorer. You love to see him find his rhythm.
Orlando moving the ball around. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Lopez. And it's sent back by Carter.
This is the intimidation factor you are looking for from Wendell Carter Jr. What an imposing presence.
That one drops for him. Wagner's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
And so it's Orlando headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return shortly. And with 3... quarters behind us. Let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So it's Chicago now. They've got Christie. Jones is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. For the 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Magic lead by 10.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here is Thomas. That's to Lopez. Isaac with the steal. Suggs against Thomas. Carter for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. It's stolen by Carter. Bain with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Offensive rebound. Black kicks to Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Suggs. Thomas, and he banks in the layup. Thomas got 26.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Black. Here's Bain. From deep 3-point territory. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Christie the pass to Lopez. Bain for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Thomas with the ball. Lopez, a screen on Suggs. Pass to Christie. On the wing, Jones. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Chicago calls timeout. Going with an almost entirely new group. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They are fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Suggs against Williamson. Outside, Suggs. Over Williamson. Again, the Magic score.
Jalen Suggs has all the attributes necessary to be a three-level scorer. That means the mid-range must be pure. Show him, Jalen.
To the inside. Back to Edey. Lets it go from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Suggs against Hartenstein. Jacks up a 3. Larson with the rebound. Chicago trails by 15. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got 17 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Bain drawn the double team. Isaac passes to Black. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the three-point shot. Black's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Suggs against Thomas. Here's Larson. Hartenstein. Outside for Thomas. Pass to Williamson. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. The three-pointer, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Suggs missing.
What normally he makes, that defense gets lucky there.
Kicks it out to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Wow, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
For the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Isaac. Banchero comes in for Jalen Suggs. And it's Franz Wagner in for Bain. Magic leading by 14. Now Black from downtown. And that's good. Paolo Banchero for 3.
3 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Thomas passes to Hartenstein. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, Hartenstein is a very physical big man. He is not one to shy away from contact.
Lopez, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Black. Pass to Wagner. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Thomas, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Number 2, Jones.
There's Thomas with the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, you love to see Banchero get off his feet in a hurry and finish with authority.
And Thomas, here we go. Oh, that's blocked. To the middle. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Mr. Williamson. Back to Thomas. Now Banchero. Covered by Williamson. And again, Chicago turns it over. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan. Baines checked in for Wendell Carter. Chicago calls timeout. a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Jalen Suggs.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. Thomas, no luck. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Chicago trails by 20. Thomas goes in. Black grabs the board.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
This is by far the worst the bad boys have looked. This is terrible basketball. They can't defend. They look terrible right now, man.
Guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
It's funny to think that it took Lopez 7 years to hit his first three in the NBA. Now he's splashing them from all over the place.
Pass to Bain. Lets it go with the three. Frames the three-pointer. Black's got 10 points in just the second half.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
Orlando leading by 22. Azaze finds Banchero. There's Wagner with the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And stolen by Wagner. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. And Batazzi throws it down.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Tries from 10. Will not go. This is off the front eye. To the paint. Here's Black. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Will it go? Thomas, no luck. And for the Magic, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Black. It's hauled in by Thomas. Chicago has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he...
Yeah, this is over. This is over. Get the bench out there. Bad boys just got their butts kicked. And that's going to drop them down big time. This is the game. They did need to get this game, so I think we're starting to find out who the pretenders and the contenders are now, guys. This is
And that's typical.
It's over.
This guy. He's always
Get ready for the next game. Look at Isiah. I'm like, God dang.
Chicago calls timeout.
They shut him down, too. They can't believe this. It's the worst he's played all season.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Lopez. Vanderbilt comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. Brown is checked in for Williamson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's Black. Dinwiddie covering. Pass to Carter. It's sent back by Edey. Here's Jones. Here's Vanderbilt. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Paolo Banchero.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Vanderbilt is it.
Man, they can't do anything right tonight. That was perfectly timed. They still missed it. Are you kidding me?
Really good thought for sure.
What is going on out here?
Got to be better than that.
But the truth is they've had control of this
Man, the
game.
bad boys got their butts. 30-point loss, man.
On the road.
Wow. Damn.
Now here's Dinwiddie.
This was a terrible, terrible loss for them because now we got to go take a look at the standings. That's going to put them 3 games behind now. So the bad boys, who were at one point considered to be the best team in the Legends season, are now going through some tremendous adversity because this is their 3rd loss in their last 5 games, I believe.
But first, let's reveal our player of the game.
Look at that. That's ridiculous. Jalen Suggs blocking that. Come on now. The Magic come into the bad boys' crib and, oh my God, look at this. 30-point butt kicking. 14 out of 50 made threes. 42 fast break points by the Magic. It's just, are you serious? And they had 11 second chance points, which that's supposed to be the bad boys thing. They're the ones that are the better rebounding team. 11 second chance points, 41 points off the bench for them. No assists. I mean, only 22 team assists to their 39. 16. All those turnovers. Just out everything, man. Isaiah Thomas, by far his worst performance. 8 turnovers. Only 6 assists. The first time he's been held under double-digit assists for the whole season. He did not play well. 28 shots to get 30 points is not good, in my opinion. This was a horrible, horrible performance. Brook Lopez gave him something here and there, but Zion pretty much got shut down. He played well early, but he just couldn't do anything in the second half. Those are all first half numbers, I do so believe. First quarter, he had 8 points. Second quarter, he had 4 and 6. Third quarter, he had 5. In the fourth quarter, he only had 2. He just couldn't do nothing. So, yeah, go ahead and take a look at it. Take a look at the standings here as the bad boys suffer. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's their 3rd loss in the last 5 games. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. So, yeah, they've taken 3 losses in the last 5 games. That is not going to get it done in the Legends tournament, man. In the Legends era. The Legends season, I should say. As we take a look here at the standings, now they're 2.5 games. Now, Team Kareem has overlapped them now. Now they're at 27 and 8. And now they have problems because you're down there just where Team Kareem was just at. And they just battled just to get to where they're at. They had to fight like crazy. So isn't it how different it is just with a couple weeks change? When Team Larry Bird was the one down there struggling and the bad boys were riding high. Now it's Team Bird, the Trotters, and Jordan up there looking down at the bad boys. Woof. Man, that is ouch. 30-point butt kick to the Orlando Magic. And you got to go on the road for your next 2 games, which is probably a good thing. Get away from your fans. Yikes. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the next game coming up. I do believe it is. Nope, it ain't time yet. I know it's coming. I know y'all probably want to see Bird and Magic go at it, but the next game coming up is going to be Akeem Olajuwon and his boys taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Let's go ahead and play it on Team Dream. Team Dream lost their last game, matter of fact, against the Houston Rockets, yeah. So they need to get something going. Actually, they'll be playing Dallas back-to-back games at home. So, yeah, they'll just be camped out. Dallas just come out here to Houston and just camp out for the next 3 nights. Then they got Shaquille O'Neal, then Boston, then Vegas. Then they got San Antonio Spurs, then Shaq again, then Jordan. Toronto, and then Kobe. And the bad boys, but I don't know the bad boys. They're looking too good right now, man. They just lost by 30 points to the Orlando Magic, man. That's sheesh. They look bad, man. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and take a quick look here at their situation and what they need right now. Team Dream is at 23-12 on the season. Absolutely in the rearview mirror of Team Showtime, not even thinking about these guys, or Team Diesel. And for that matter, even the Jays are up them. They got a 2.5, almost, basically a 2-game lead against them. And the Mamas have a 1.5 game lead against them, I do so believe. Yep, a 1.5 game lead. So, the Dream need to win this game because if they lose, man, they're going to be stuck. Like, you're going to be stuck in that 5th spot. And you'll either be playing either Dr. J or Kobe. I can't see Team. I mean, it could happen. There's only 3 games difference, so it could happen. Team Diesel could fall. I don't see Showtime falling down beyond number 2. The way that they play, they just score too many points. They're just too wide open. Magic Johnson's just not going to let that team lose multiple games. He's just too dominant, man. Like at night, I mean, you might get him one night, but the next day he comes in, puts up a crazy triple double. It's impossible to stop him. Because of the ball handling, the size, all that stuff. But with that being said, guys, that's going to bring this stream to an end as we get ready for the Mavericks and the Dream coming up. And then after that, it will be the showcase of the Immortals as Team Larry Bird goes on the road to play 1987 Magic Johnson for the first time. And I'll have that one after the Mavericks game. I don't know when I'll do that. I'll probably do it a little bit later in the day. I'm going to go ahead and take a break. I hope you guys have had a good day wherever you're at in the world, and I will see you for Akeem Olajuwon at home in a must-win game against the Dallas Mavericks. Take care.